comment,
and subscribe for more content.
Where's the notification bell?
It's to the right of you.
Oh.
What's up, guys? It's DK Wrestler here, and in today's video, it's going to be a Funko edition of This or That. But before that happens, make sure you press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, let's check it out. So like I said in today's video, it is going to be This or That, the Funko edition, where essentially here in this video, I am going to be comparing 5 different characters and choosing this or that as terms to that character being transformed into 2 different Funko products, which in this video it will be a character that has been transformed for both pop and soda figure form. I originally thought about dabbling into other Funko lineups other than pops and sodas, like example Dorbs, 5-star figures, mystery minis, but I thought I'd make it a little bit more easier by just focusing on both Funko Pops and Funko Sodas, since those are simply Funko's 2 biggest brands. So the very first character we are going to be looking at is Ash from Evil Dead, which obviously has its own Funko Pop, and so does the Funko Soda figure, which both of these that we're going to be looking at are both the chase figures of the common. When I talk about these sodas, it will be separate photos and not the overall can. So with the Funko Pop, I like the detail involved with the hair and how it is partially combed. The blood is a little mad because it reminds me of those kind of ghost face scream masks that you get at Halloween, where you have a pump and then when you press it, then you got the blood pouring, and it's literally in the certain areas, and that's exactly what the face looks like as terms of the blood pouring down the face. So I think the blood is a little matte on the pop. The chainsaw is pretty cool with the little bit of blood splatter, and especially there is blood splatter on the t-shirt also. Otherwise, you just got normal pants and shoes there. And then with the Chase Funko Soda of Ash, you still got the blood on the face, but it's not as weird as it is with the Funko Pop. You got a little bit on the chin there, but then you also got a decent amount on the one side of the face. It's got a grin going on with especially not only the eyebrows and the eyes, but with his mouth also. You got some blood going on the hands and part of the shirt there. Plus there is blood on the end of the weapon that Ash has in his hands, and there's even blood on the pants. So there's more blood as terms of the soda rather than the pop, but they don't really, I guess, overdo it. The blood is a little bit dark on the Funko Pop, but it is much brighter for the red as terms to the soda, which I do like with the soda and how bright the red is compared to the blood that is on the Funko Pop. So for Ash, I am going to say that the Funko Soda is better than the Funko Pop. Next up, we're going to the Pop Rocks lineup with the Demon from Kiss. So the Funko Pop is really cool. You got the little like bun on the top of the hair there, and you still got the long hair of the Demon, aka Gene Simmons. The makeup is on point. You got the tongue sticking out like Gene Simmons / the Demon should, and you also got a bit of a mouth there with the teeth there also, which makes sense because the tongue is sticking out. It would just look weird by just having a tongue sticking out without showing a mouth essentially. The Demon has the torch in the one hand, and in the other he is holding his bass guitar, which is really awesome, and the outfit is basically on point. With the Funko Soda figure, it basically has the same thing with the hairstyle, except it makes it look like his hair is much longer in the soda than it does with the pop. The tongue looks like it is much longer in the soda form than it does with the pop, and you do see a bit of the mouth there. You got both the hands sticking out there doing like the devil horns for the soda, and you don't have the guitar unfortunately and the torch also, but it also shows off what the attire looks like in the soda form more than it does with the pop, because it's not in the way due to a guitar and a torch. Now, although both the Funko Pop and the soda figure both have pros and cons involved with them, I am gonna have to go with the Funko Pop because I think it definitely makes sense to have Gene Simmons holding his bass guitar, and I like the added detail of the torch also. Next up, we're gonna move over to Pixar as we are looking at George Sanderson. The Funko Pop is okay. This pop was made back in, I believe, 2012 during one of the first waves of Disney Funko Pops, and it looks okay. I mean, you got the arms to the side, you got the same color pattern with both the Funko Pop and the soda, where it is orange and yellow. The face looks kind of weird with the Funko Pop as terms to you have these bright white eyes that just make it look a little demonic. The eyebrows are okay, and the horn is still pretty cool. The Funko soda, though, I like the shading of orange involved with that figure more than kind of the brighter orange that you got with the Funko Pop. The yellow is basically the same, and I think it's much cleaner as terms to the pattern of the fur with the Funko soda rather than the Funko Pop. You got a different shading for the horn, as you have a dark brown tip with a lighter brown on the bottom there. The eyebrows are dark brown, and you got more of a facial expression with the soda rather than you have with the Funko Pop. Plus, the arms aren't to the side of the Funko soda rather than the Funko Pop, so it's easy to say that the victor for this character of George Sanderson is that the Funko soda figure is much better than the Funko Pop. Next up, we have ourselves Man-at-Arms from Masters of the Universe, which obviously we have essentially the Specialty Series exclusive pop, the only pop of Man-at-Arms besides the Snake version. And then we have the common version of the Emerald City Comic Con 2021 Man-at-Arms soda. The Funko Pop is really cool. You got the helmet. The pose is really cool with this Funko Pop, as you have the one arm sticking out ready to do some sort of attack, and then you have the other arm sticking out holding the weapon or the scepter or whatever he's holding in his hands, because it's been a while since I've seen Masters of the Universe, in his other hand. The detail of the attire is also really cool. As terms to the Funko soda figure, I do kind of like the head sculpt detail much better than what we have with the Funko Pop, especially with what they did with the mustache and how you can see more of a facial expression as terms to the eyebrows and the eyes on the face there. The attire is pretty much the same. It is a little bit of a darker shading of orange and a little bit of a darker shading of green, but you do see more detail as terms to the attire, though, on the soda than you do with the Pop. However, I don't like how the arms are mostly to the side, which is a little bit of a problem as terms to Funko soda figures compared to Funko Pops. Like I mentioned earlier, although I do like the head sculpt of the Funko soda more than I like the head sculpt of the Funko Pop, I think the body is what essentially takes this for the Funko Pop, as I believe that the Funko Pop is just a little bit better than the Funko soda figure for Man-at-Arms. And the last character we are going to be looking at is from a lineup that I like collecting, and that is from The Office, and we are going to be looking at Prison Mike. So we have the Hot Topic exclusive Funko Pop of Prison Mike, while we have the Chase variant of Michael Scott for the Funko soda, which of course is Prison Mike. Now this is a bit difficult because there are a lot of similarities between both the Funko Pop and the Funko soda. Obviously, they're wearing the same bandana. It's the same exact design. Both are obviously wearing the same exact attire of that kind of dark shading of blue for the suit. And the arms are both tucked in, except they are reverse tucked in. And what I mean by that is that when you look at the Funko Pop, the right arm is more tucked in than with the left arm. And with the Funko soda, the right arm is not tucked in while the left arm is more tucked in. And then realistically, it all comes down to essentially the face. But at the end of the day, I'm going to have to choose the Funko soda figure as terms to this or that for Prison Mike, because of the fact that you get to see more of a mouth and more of a facial expression, as you do see the eyebrows kind of tucking in more rather than the eyebrows on the Pop where it's just kind of straight there. The way they positioned the eyes make it look more angry than it does with what the Funko Pop looks like, and you have a bigger nose and you have a mouth to show that facial expression that Michael Scott as Prison Mike should as terms to this figure. Which I guess because we looked at a total of 5 different characters, there is a total of 3 Funko sodas that I liked better than Funko Pops, and then 2 Funko Pops that I liked better than Funko soda figures. But I guess here, Funko sodas did prevail over Funko Pops. But anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's video on this or that Funko edition, make sure you smash that like button. Comment in the comment section below and let me know, do you agree or disagree with what I mentioned today? And what characters would you like me to compare next as terms to a possible future edition of this or that Funko Pops versus Funko Sodas? And like I said earlier, press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and hope to see you guys next time. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here. Follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at A Funko Popcast. If you want to check out some of our other content that's featured on our channel, you can click either the playlist that's on your screen right now featuring previous episodes of our weekly podcast, A Funko Popcast, or we have suggested a video for you guys in relation to today's video.